What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And right now what we're going to be discussing is the way that you can get free training to go ahead and turn them into golden tickets. A lot of you guys are very excited about the opportunity that, a lot of these golden tickets are pretty cheap. You have the opportunity to go ahead and, put together a pretty solid squad filled with golden tickets for very, very cheap, but you don't know where to start from. Now, a lot of you guys, whether you're just starting out with MUT or you've been playing MUT all year like I have, it's always good to know about the new, fresh ideas and things like that that can help you get something for pretty much, nothing. Well, in this case, you're going to have to actually do something. Playing house rules, I don't know if I want to say that it's something that I recommend. I don't. But if you're not going to spend money, there is really no other way to get this type of content without actually playing the game. So before we go over into the pack situation and I show you how we're going to get the training and what we're going to do with it, we're going to pretty much go over here into head-to-head, and I'm going to show you. These have been updating every week. Now with the current one, the Victory Protocol, it can be pretty fast, but sometimes it can be a little bit longer. But 25 wins is going to go ahead and get you one of the packs that I'm going to show you right now. And with that pack, although it's a Nat 98 overall, that is a great way for any of you guys that are trying to get golden tickets to now pursue this to get that done, and then utilize that training to make your team better, upgrade it however you want, maybe start a theme team, whatever you want to do. But because it's double odds, that makes people think that it's actually real. Do I believe that it's real? Probably not. I don't think that, for the most part, that it actually increases the odds. I do think that EA does certain things for certain accounts, and a lot of people, you might see them pulling ridiculous amounts of golden tickets like, yo, why can't I get one? It's random. It's sort of like the lotto, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys that first came to the channel, yo, I can't pull anything, you've since pulled like 4 or 5. I myself, I just pulled my 6th earlier today, so I'll show you really quickly. I had to raid sell Cameron Newton. I don't really care about this guy's card. I'm not really worried about it, but his price went down because people were overspending for Patrick Mahomes, which is a very, very bad idea. All right, so just to give you an idea of what's going on, you can pull them, they're in there, but when you go through those 25 wins, what's going to happen is you're going to get this reward. Where is it? The Fan Appreciation 98 overall end cap. All right, now when you open up this pack, it's going to give you 2 different types to actually get. I'm going to say go with the Ultimate Legend, because more than likely, it's going to give you something that's decent to be able to go ahead and, whatever it is. I just don't like the wild card ones. So you can take any of these, all right? And pretty much, unless you want to keep it to build your team up, that's why it's a beautiful option. It's free. You know what I'm saying? You got to just play the game, get the 25 wins, and then you come over, you could probably add one of these players. I don't know if you guys feel the need to add any of these players, but if you do, whatever. But for me, I don't really care. So I'm just grabbing any of them. All right. So we'll just take the Randy Moss. All right. And then you're going to go ahead and quick sell it for training, unless you want to keep Randy Moss, which I probably don't recommend because there's so many cards right now that are better than him. Just, it's sad to say that there were years where Randy Moss was just good the entire year. There were years when Calvin Johnson was good the entire year. Are they good right now? Yes and no. But I wouldn't recommend actually, keeping those cards right now because the golden ticket cards are much better than them. All right, so that's pretty much everything that's there. Now, after you get that 18,000 training, you have a few options. Some of you guys are like, yo, G, I want to, boost up my team. I want to, try something else out with the training as far as like upgrading one of the strat cards. Whatever route you decide to take, that's fine. But I'm going to urge you to use whatever you get from the free training inside of the store for the training variety pack. I'm going to guarantee that at least a decent amount of you guys usually pull every time that I put a video like this out. Because of the increased odds, it's going to help you to probably get something a little bit better. Now, you're going to get a lot of 87s. You're going to get strat cards. You're going to get a lot of, cards like that in the meantime. But remember, as you quick sell them, and you go down the line, everything pretty much works itself out. It works itself out. It's not going to become a major issue. It's something to where you're going to need to, just take your time doing it. Like right now, we have 18,000 free training, right? So as we accumulate, by the time we get to 100,000, we're done. Because I'm just showing you for this video what my 18,000 did. Now, if you get other things that you can utilize, I don't want any uniforms, obviously. It's like, all right, y'all can keep that. But if you get other things that you can utilize, like the strategy, you know, strat cards or whatever like that, that's also pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And you can make 50K off that stuff. Like, you know, it's certain things that you can get throughout this that you can use that training to kind of make sure that you at least receive something from it. You didn't just go out there and get whatever. Now, look, if for whatever reason you've been spending a lot of training and you haven't been getting anything at all, you know, it's like really been bad, always feel free to get out of MUT and then go back in, because that seemed to work. I got that tip from one of the guys that watched the channel. They're like, yo, look, when your luck is like really down bad, just pretty much go in, you know, do a couple of the training variety packs, back out, then go back in there. Like right now, we're getting uniforms, we're getting all this garbage. All right, so we know that we got the 18,000 free. So if this is happening to you, just go back out. For every certain amount of training, back yourself out of MUT, right? And then go back in there right after. And then try to figure out like what really makes sense. Is this something that is gonna help me backing out, or is it the same thing? Just test it out, because I did get like a bunch of 98s the first time that I actually did that. It was a bunch of 98 Ultimate Legends. Now, I don't know if the backing out was a thing, but prior to that, I wasn't getting anything. And then, you know what? I was like, I think we did it live on stream. It's like, yeah, I'm going to back out. And then it worked. Now, look, another uncommon. These are not bad things, because I'm putting them into sets to get the rare strat cards to get another 50K. So you can easily continuously accumulate these type of things and just save them up. Remember, it is going to be a limited Ultimate Legend also coming tomorrow. So although they're not in the variety packs, you know, it's just, you can still do other things, because there's other versions of the Ultimate Legends that you can use to complete sets. It's just that you don't get the actual full Ultimate Legend. At least that's not what it says. Oh, it says 87 plus overall Ultimate Legend. All right, so you can now. Because I thought that they didn't have it in there before or something like that. But that's good. They actually have it, the 87 plus. I haven't. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, because last week people were pulling limiteds. So they did update it. Yo, shout out to EA. I didn't even realize that they updated it. I remember Gutfox saying something about it, and I retweeted it. And it looks like they added it in there. That's pretty beautiful. That's nice. Good stuff that EA is listening to the community. So you can kind of wait out a little bit if you don't want to use your 18,000 right now. And because I actually pulled a golden ticket earlier, I'm not really expecting to pull another one right now. So I already know where it is. And for those of you guys that were asking, I spent about, I think like 50K training to pull the golden ticket cam that I got earlier. So it all depends on when you log in, what you're doing, stuff like that, when you utilize the training. But the house rules is very, very key. Also, you have other things that are going on inside of the challenges. If you haven't completed all your challenges, that also gives you free nat cards. All right, you can go ahead and utilize. So that works out. We just got another card that puts us back over 100,000 training. And we're also almost at 2 million coins. The same method, using those strat cards, making the 50K. Like I said, I average about 200K a day whenever I go into the training and play around with it. So I would encourage you guys to go ahead and do that if you have the time to do so. But ultimately, look, anybody that picks this game up right now can pull a golden ticket inside a training variety pack. It's just about, are we willing to spend, or do we have other ways to go ahead and get some of that training? And that's one of the things I would suggest right now. The 25 games should not take you that long. Usually a lot of people quit immediately after you score, or you get a turnover on downs, whatever. So it shouldn't be that long. Let me know if you have any other feedback. What are you doing to get your training right now? Are you still buying packs? Other things like that, because that's always the easiest route if you want to go ahead and grab some packs. I like to find other ways that we can keep us engaged and otherwise stay away from spending money while the game is in the state that it's in. And before I let you guys go, just so you guys know, the prices of the golden tickets are not that crazy. Don't overspend for them, because like I said, we don't know what the Ultimate Legends are, and you may want to wait a little bit before you start going crazy. But as far as the new ones, the key ones was like Patrick Mahomes and DK Metcalf. We're going to go ahead and check their prices real quick. They should not be crazily priced. Yeah, $492, that's not bad. Somebody bought it for 600 and something earlier, which was kind of weird to me, but you know, to each its own. And as far as wide receiver, DK Metcalf right now, okay, he's right there, 947, which is kind of stupid. I don't see why anybody would wait. Dude, don't do this, guys. Don't do this. Please don't do this. I'm glad that I showed you guys. Don't. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth. It sounds good, bro. It's not worth it. His price will come down just like everybody else's. I don't expect it to stay where it is. If you did pull him and you are excited about pulling him, I would definitely sell him while his price is high, because it will be lower by tomorrow. All right, guys, I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you're having a great day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.